Okay. That is trash, man. Every time before your workout. It's gonna do you good. It's gonna do you good. It's gonna do you good. It's gonna fly your mind, your body to be more flexible, to have more range of motion, to feel more everything, man. Everything that's good. All right, get some money. Yeah. Yep. We got a fresh cut, fresh new haircut. So new training started with a new haircut, and that is a good thing. So everything's fresh out, fresh out. My brother was good. Have a good day, bro. Take care. Yes, sir. That's it. All right. Mm. All right. Really good, really good. Oh, boy. Yep. Yep. What the fuck is going on with all this music now? God damn, man. This shit's required. I think I'm gonna start training when the gym is empty for now. Now that I'm thinking about it. Ah, yep. Quick stretch doesn't take more than 5 minutes. Just move your body around. You know what I'm saying? So that you can feel good when you start your workout. Anybody tell you to not stretch before you work out, I don't know what to tell you. That shit is just crazy to me because people never stretch. So if you never stretch, you have probably one time in your life you will. So let's get started with the workout. I'm gonna start with calves. I want to use that machine, but it's taken. So, so we're gonna move on to a different machine. We're gonna do standing calves then. Yep, standing calves. Let's start. We get some money. Let's get some money. All right. So like always, we are going to do 2 to 3 warm-ups. Then one real work set. So 50, 100, 150, 200. We're doing 6 to 10 reps. So here we want to show you stretch. See my heels are down, all the way down, and you kind of stretch that out of it. And you squeeze up. Hold it for like half a second. When you come up, you should be good. And the gym is crazy music to it. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's get it out of here, man. All right, so we are going to put this here right here. We're just going to be calving the shit out of the calves, man. All right, it's 1 by 1. Increase the weight. Rest good 30 seconds. Put on the squatting trees, which are great for calves as well. And with it. So you're probably watching this shit live. It said specialized leg workout. You might be wondering what the fuck that means. Well, what it means is a specialized based on my goals and how I want to train, which is my calves are the weakest, one of the weakest bone in my body. So we started with calves because they are fresh. Well, I am fresh, so I got a lot of energy to hit them a little bit harder, heavier. So that's how that's why it's special, especially for my body part. So that I want to improve. Let's get it. One or two. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. God, good. Yeah, my calves are already on fire, my brother. I mean, on fire. When you do the stretch like this, you feel it right away. Then when you squeeze the hole for like half a second, it's game shit. Real calf. Let's move this shit to the side quickly. I have a different point of view. If you got something to say, whatever, whatever, whatever. And the rest about 45 seconds to a minute. We already increased the weight, so 50, 100, 150 in the last one, which is the actual set. The last two pretty much, 200 pounds, 180, whatever. We're gonna do 6 to 10. Most likely, we're gonna just do 6. But I want to focus on the contraction up, slow down, then holding it for like half a second. So half a second down, come up, half a second up, slow down. So in order to do that, I might not be able to do a lot of reps, but doesn't matter. As long as you're hitting the muscles. Beauty. So first working set, quote unquote. Let's get yeah, 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 yeah. That's new though, isn't it? Uh, oh shit. Ah, it's new, isn't it? I don't think I've seen it before. You became younger. My guy. All right, that was 8 reps, 150. Then we bump it up to 190. And we are going to do 6 to 8 reps, 10 reps. My calves are burning, that's for sure. Let me get some water. Let's change the angle of this thing. Put it right here. Yeah, a better point of view. See how the whole shit does. Okay. There you go. All right. So, let's do that. This is why these shoes are great, man. First of all, they're flat. As you can see, everything is on from my toes all the way to my heels are on the ground. That's why their squatting shoes are great. You use your entire foot to get good. But also, you got this thing. I don't even need to tie them up, so it's loose to the side here. And then go like this, and I just tighten the shit out of my shoes without having to fucking um, do the. I forgot the name of this fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know the name of that shit. Whatever, man. So now it's tight. Now they're ready to rock and roll. We're still resting a bit. I want to be fully ready to hit the set. Listen, you got to rest between the set, man, to be able to perform well. Always 30 seconds on the way to 3 minutes, depending on what you're doing, right? You know, and how well you want to perform. But ideally, 60 second, 90 second, a minute and a half should be fine most of the time. Let's get it. I'm gonna just do. Well, I'm gonna choose for 10, but I think I'm gonna just do 6. This is gonna be really controlled. So now here, just heel down, stretch the shit out of it. Come up, hold it 1 second, come down slowly, hold it another second, come up, 2, and then repeat. 3. Oh, ah, God damn it. And when you do it like this, there's no momentum. So you see, I cannot just do this shit because I just can't. Excuse the shit. So I'm done right here. I'm just holding the stretch. Oh, God. Damn, calves are good. Right, we're gonna move on to hamstring. Another point that we want to improve more. The third, the leg curls. My favorite is the laying leg curl. I don't like the seated too much, but the laying, I love it. Huh? Your haircut. Your haircut. Friend of mine. I have a friend that's a barber. Yeah, I see you, my brother. All right, so we gotta get into the hamstring now. The one thing I like to do, I probably mentioned it in another video, but this video is mainly for clients and people that will be getting the course. When I'm warming up to a workout, to an exercise, I like to kind of do the thing in a different way. So what do I mean by that? So we're doing a couple of warm-ups, most likely 2 warm-ups. So for the first one, since this is a machine, I want to do one leg at a time for the first warm-up, just to get used to doing unilateral movement. 1, 2, also to find out and see which one of the legs is might be weaker. So when I'm actually implement unilateral movement to the program, we will know which one will work first, if that makes sense. But I just like to do it just because of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even with a calf, I'll probably start with single calf first, and then I'll do 2 just in the first one, just to kind of do something different, but also to find out which one is weaker at the same time. And maybe for another exercise, let me give you an example. Let's say for pull-ups, I would probably start wide, and the second one will be closer, closer. Just ways that I like to do to hit the muscle in a different angle. Not that it matters, just I like to do that. So that's what we're gonna do now. One leg at a time to warm up for the first one. So, oh, 5, 6. All right. Gonna go all the way down. Start from the beginning. And then, oh, 5, 6. All right. All right, all right, all right. And probably said this hundreds of times, but we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. And it's good to tell people. I like, listen, don't just listen to what I do. Don't listen to what I say. Listen to what I do. It's more important. I learned that from some of my mentors. Like, I'm telling you something, but watch what I do. It's much better to watch what I do than just listen to what I'm saying. You have 2 points of view. So I like to increase the weight similar on anything that I do. So on calf, I do 50, 100, 150, 200, well, 190, but it's the same shit. On this one, I start, this is 30 pounds, the first one. Now I'm gonna do 60, then the next one I'll do 80 or 90. So I like to increase it evenly, I would say. But in order to do that, you gotta know your weight. But this is a good way to find your weight. So let's say you're a beginner and you go to the gym and you're doing shoulder press. You can start with a 10. Very simple, it's very light. Then you go into the 20 instead of like doing 15, which is if you did a 10 more that you do 15. You go to the 20, you might it feels a little bit, more heavy or whatever. And then you move on to the 30, which might be your working set. You'll find your real working set faster instead of like doing 10, 15, 20. You can do a whole bunch of sets, wasting your time. My boy. So, yeah, that's the way that I like to do it. If I'm doing 20, 40, 80, and so on, that's the way that I like to do it. I like to simplify things. So that's a simple way to do it. So now we're going to do the 60. Well, 65 is here, but whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get it. And it's second warm up with 2 legs now. So for the leg curl, you want to hold it for at least half a second. Same with the calf. Slow down a little bit. I like to let it go to the beginning, like dead hand, because that way I don't use momentum. And then just keep going. And people like to do this. You see? Like you're using the momentum. I like to stop, then do it again. And then one more. I should be fine there. Okay. And now we're going to rest about 1 minute. I'll tell you when my hamstring are ready on fire. My calves and hamstring, this is how I want things to feel. Start with calf, hamstring, move on to quads. And pretty much that's the whole leg workout right there. A lot of people think they got to do all these things for legs. Listen, you just got to hit the muscle. You got the quads, you got the hamstring, you got the calf, done. If you want to do machines, you might get. You can do it with free weights. You would do squat, deadlift, RDLs, and then calf raises, same shit. You can do it with free weight machine. You can do leg press, then you can do a hyperextension, and that's it, man. There's not much to do. If you want to add extra shit, that's cool, but there's not much to do. I would say I would start adding the good girls, myself personally, just to make this a little bit thicker pause. But other than that, man, you need to do all the same shit. You just 1 to 2 movement for the quad, 1 to 2 movement for the hamstring, 1 to 2 movement for the calves. Just that. Yeah, just solid. And based on the intensity and how heavy you're going, the less you do, the better because you will have more energy to go hard, if that makes sense. So today we just boom, boom, boom. I'll be wanting to do lunges. I did it last time and they killed me. I just did lunges, nothing else. That shit killed the shit out of my legs. So I'm really thinking about doing lunges today, which is a split squat, Bulgarian squat, whatever, same shit. But we'll see because I also want to do squats. So I can do both, but I don't know if it will be necessary. We want to figure it out when we finish. So we're going to do the first working set. I mean, the real working set for the hamstring now, which are in fire. And we're going to move on to quads. All right. Let's get it. Deep breath in and curl. 1. Oh. 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 All right. Ooh. Good hamstring. And when you do slow reps like this, it's real shit, brother. Real shit. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's move on to quads. Leg extension. Oh, man. God damn it. Yeah. I work out with you? Yeah. Let's do it. Cool, cool. Let's do it. That's how you get the gym equipment. You go, you be like, yo, can I work out with you? And that's it, man. I mean, if you know the person, I know him, so it's pretty simple to get it like that. Yeah. My boy Jason Gaines, what's up, bro? How you doing? I might not be able to see the chat because I'm working out, but how you been, brother? That shit you did right there, that shit is hell, bro. Only one set of those, that shit is good. This is probably one of the most effective machines for the whole gym. They shit you just sit down and just stir. The minute you do one set, you already finished it. Like you don't even need to do much. Just burning on the spot. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start. Let's do 45, then 90, then what the fuck goes after that? We'll figure it out. For this one, I like the pad to be right, like between machines, in between machine. I know machine in between machines, and I like to go as far as possible. So when I stand my legs, they actually straight, not like what I'm saying. And also where I feel comfortable. Old school, they used to go, if you know, Tom Platz, they'll go all the way back, and they just pretty much lift their shit up and down. So something to no. Oh, for this one, I'll do the same thing that I did with the curl, one at a time. I forgot. I almost forgot. So come up and hold it for half a second. Go all the way down. You move the momentum. Yep. More. Yep. Oh, God damn it. This machine is crazy. You can feel the shit on the spot. Oh, oh, God. Okay. And you should be pulling with your thighs. You pulling with your knees is going to be problematic, which is one of the reasons you want to be comfortable in a position where you feel comfortable and where you want to have it in between the chins, not too low, probably not too high. It's right in the middle type shit. You guys should squeeze your thighs. That's what it's called, leg extension. Extend your legs. Now you gotta move your knees obviously because you have to, but you don't want to feel it in your knees. You want to feel it. Right? So that was one. Move on to two. One thing too, when you're doing leg curls, like I just did a leg extension, never stay fucking sitting down because when you get up, you're gonna get fucking cramp that is gonna be heavy. So you wanna like move your legs, shake them up. Yeah. Do the second one. Let's move this shit a little bit more back there. All right. Get some money. Okay. God damn it. Okay, that'll be 130. So for the actual work they said we're gonna do 130. 6 to 10. We should be good to go now. Oh man. We got a different point of view. This motherfucker. Here was. Oh my God, here was. How you been, bro? Talk to me. You told me that you was going to hit me up for some sort of, I don't know, camp event with your friends, something like that. I don't remember. Hit me up. Matter of fact, send me your number, or if you got my phone number, you can text me because I don't be on IG like that so much. I'm usually more on YouTube than anything. And if you see that I post on Instagram or whatever, it's because it's connected to my WhatsApp. So yeah, text me or whatever. Talk about that. But how you been? All right, we're gonna get the real motherfucking work said now, man. Let's do it. Chip, chip. All right. Hold this for half a second. Come down slowly all the way down. Remove the momentum and then do it again. Ah, yeah. Hold it there. Uh, motherfucker. Uh, but shit hurts. Mother of a fucker. My legs are fucked. You still have to do squats. Cheep, cheep. So, let's finish the pain. Finish the motherfucking pain. And for legs, I like to do legs with abs. So we're gonna do abs at the end of the motherfucking workout. So now another thing too, when you do isolation, like I did, that's curl leg extension first. When you go to squat, the weight's gonna feel heavy as hell because your legs are already pre-fatigued, which is the good thing. You use less weight, but it feels much better. It is much more effective, which is a good thing. You gotta hit this shit right here, man. Yeah. Mm. Ah, God. Motherfucking legs. Well, for this, there's no need to do a lot of warm up because pretty much I'm gonna just do not into that, but we're gonna go close to it. I'm shooting for 6 to 10 reps. That's all it matters. So I'm going to do uh, 135, 135. And then I'm going to do 185, and that's probably going to be, or maybe 225. And that will be the work days. Let's rally. Let's rock. I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. This shit killing me. All right, boom. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, and I already got my squatting shoes on. So I need to worry about that, man. This shit good here. First, yeah, this shit is good here. My brother said, as we talk for real, I got your back. Apart from talking to us, question, why you need so long between sets? Resting out of recuperation or tissue that will require fatiguing again. As an intermediate, oh fuck, I do strength set with a second set to enable the next rep, then a second 20. Well, bro, I think I already mentioned the reason you thought you said that this is not something fucking new, man. This the study already showed. If you rest longer between your sets, you're gonna be more fresh, like you said. You're gonna fatigue the muscle tissue again. But the reason is the muscle only grows because you're taking it to a point where you've never been, which is failure, right? Something that hurts, or more than you ever did before. If you did 10 reps and then the next week you do 11, that's better than last week. Failure. So if you don't rest enough, you're not going to perform as good as you would. Like, let's say I do this set now, and then I go add more weight, and I might be able to do 3, maybe 5. But if I was to rest 1 to 2 minutes, I could do maybe 10 reps. You see the difference? More reps is going to get me better result. And it's not because it's more reps, because I'm going past to a point that I probably wouldn't be able to. Now, there's the other side where if you rest less, maybe it's more intense. But I'm not concerned with it. I'm all about performance. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm doing this shit to feel good, look good, and for a long period of time. Not to just, oh, I got a crazy workout and I'm fucked up. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you good. Come on, bro. So that's why. And this is not something new, man. Everybody knows this shit. As long as you rest between sets, the better it is. How you think people get strong? Like powerlifters, they take about 5 minutes rest between sets. If you didn't know, you said you're a strength trainer. Now you know. And you can search that shit up. But that's my reason. Okay? And if you can do squat like this, you can tell me if you can go to the ground like this, buddy. Look at this shit. Look, look. All the way down. Yeah, I'm sitting down on the grass, okay? That's because I'm able to rest. If I would have rested as much as I did talking to you, probably wouldn't be able to do that. Wow. 6. Okay. One warm up. Okay, I think we're gonna do 225. Yeah, that was that felt pretty good. Fine, another 45 pounds. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna take about a minute here. Legs feeling fucking good. They super pumped. You cannot see it, but I can. And that's great. The isolation in the beginning fucking fucked it up, which is great. Now we're just gonna die a little bit with squats. And that would be fantastic. To probably find a better angle for the squats. When I leave the gym, I'm gonna call you. Yeah. Alright, no problem. Let's see this shit here. It's gonna be dark as hell, but it's gonna be a great, um, great way to track the motherfucking depth of it. So let's finish this workout pretty much to go to abdominal. Always make sure the bar is fixed, even, and have your ritual to do your motherfucking movement. That's my ritual right there. Huh? Huh? Let's rock and roll, buddy. Okay. Okay. And let's go. Ah, damn it. Ooh. Fuck. Ooh. It's more to core. That shit took me out. Goodness. Shit. Oh, that shit got me dizzy, man. Ooh. What up, man? Yeah, brother. What's that? I just hanging leg raises. My favorite movement for the abs. Yeah. Hanging leg raises. You gotta hang now, brother. Let's hang out. You did that shit. That's strong, yeah. That's actually not that heavy, but we're getting older, man. You gotta be to a point where you're not just working out to move heavy shit, but just to move a good amount of weight in a good form or perfect form, I would say. Your perfect form. You feel that shit, and you can consistently keep making progress now. Oh, man. If I can show you my leg, you'll be surprised. Whew. All right, so there's a three system into doing hanging leg raises. First is where your knee talks. You just move your pelvic like this. Then is where your legs straight, you move your pelvis like this. Then where your legs straight, you go all the way up. So I'm going to show you each one so you can see it. You can know how to do this. Make sure you don't do too wide or too close. Do it where you feel comfortable. Usually, if you just lift your hand, that would probably be the most comfortable because that's where your hands naturally fall, or I should say, go because it's not falling nowhere. So, knee talk first. Right. Hey, hey. Ooh. That's knee talk. I'm gonna put it on the side so you can see it better. Much better. Also, this exercise is so great because you're also working on hanging, which is great. Hanging is great. Let me put it this side better. Hanging is great for a lot of fucking days in life at this point. And so you're working on your abs, working on your abs, your core, which is a different muscle, it's the inside of the abs. And you're also working on your hanging, which is great for shoulders, your back, a whole bunch of shit, man. So this is probably the best exercise for abs. But it's the best because it works other muscles too. Okay. So that was, oh, let me show you probably this shit. Hands up, just hold the shit. This knee tuck, right? You just boom, boom. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We straight legs. So legs straight, boom. It, and the point of this is you want to not just lift your legs, you kind of want to do this. It's a crunch. It's always a crunch. Right? So you want to do this, but coming up. It's like if you were to do it on the floor. It's not just lifting your legs. If I just lift my legs, not doing much. But if I crunch, oh my God, I'm about to get a cramp. Don't do that. That means when I'm starting fucking ab workout right now. Don't do that. That's why I don't train abs that much, man. Not because I get cramped, but most of the shit that I do work your abs. Like when you do a leg extension, you hold it tight, right? You hold it, shit. Then you like if you do the exercise the proper way, most of the time you're gonna be engaging your abs, your core, because you're doing it right. If you're just doing shit to do, it, ain't gonna get much out of it. But for abs, I only do this shit, the crunches. But it looks like I'm about to get a cramp, and I don't want that shit. I don't want it. I don't want it. That shit hurts like a motherfucker. So let me cue this shit out. So that was the second way to do the shit. The third way to do the shit is touching the bar, which is toe touch, hanging toe touch. Man, I'm doing this shit for this shit, but I don't want to get cramped, man. Let's do it. I'm only doing 6 anyway. Boom. Oh, okay. Now we're just gonna hang here. Hang, hang, hang. God, good. Ooh. So we're done with this motherfucking workout, though, that's for sure. God, that is for sure. Let's see how the legs move real quick. Real quick look to the legs. You know what I'm saying? Quick look to the legs real quick. What's okay. Your form of control is perfect. Thank you, brother. That's because I practice that shit a lot. And because I don't do a lot of reps. When people do a lot of reps, it gets to a point that you just want to get it out of the way and you start doing sloppy shit. So when you do low reps, 3 to 6, yeah, starting, you're just going to be concerned in your form because you want to do it right. But I want to kind of look at my legs, but it's probably not a proper way, proper area to do so. Because a lot of people say, let's probably go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else. I want to do this shit. Let me change this shit up. Change this bullshit. Okay. Bro, you good, man? Listen, you never have to do that. Let's check the physique real quick. Let's see. Oh man, hey there, fuck. Now you gotta have to do it right here. Check, pump check. That's a term. Pump check. Let's do a pump check right here. Quick pump check. Oh shit, that probably not be good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this will be good. I don't think it'd be good doing a pump check. Right, not here. Yeah. Pump check. man. Not abs, obviously.